Hi everyone, welcome back to CyberChimps. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a logo carousel to your WordPress website. By strategically integrating a logo carousel, you can promptly enhance your website's credibility and attract potential customers. And in this video, I'll show you how to do that in 3 easy steps. So let's get started. Step 1 is to install and activate Responsive Addons for Elementor plugin. And for this, log into your WordPress admin dashboard and navigate to plugins, then click on add new plugin. Now here search for Responsive Addons for Elementor, and when you find this plugin, click on install now and then click on activate. Responsive Addons for Elementor has been successfully activated on your website. Step 2 is to add the RAE logo carousel widget. Now go to the page where you want to add the widget and click on edit with Elementor. Now this will take you to the Elementor editor. Now here on the left hand panel, search for RAE logo, and when you find this widget, just drag and drop it where you want to add it. And step 3 is to customize the RAE logo carousel widget. Now let's start customizing the widget. So the first setting you'll see under content tab is logo carousel. So here you can add multiple logos. Click here if you want to copy your logo, and from here you can delete the logos. So if you click here, this setting will expand, and from here you can add an image, and under title tab you can add a title to be displayed below the logo, and under all text you can include the all text for the logo image, and under link you can add a link, and under title HTML tag you can choose an HTML tag for the title of the logo. So once you're done with this, let's go to the carousel settings. So the first setting here is effect. So from here you can select the transition effect you prefer for the carousel from options such as slide, fade, cube, cover, flow and flip. And under visible items, you can define the number of items visible with the carousel window. This option is applicable when the effect is set to slide or cover flow. And under items cap, you can specify the gap between the carousel item. This feature is accessible only when the effect is set to slide or cover flow. And under carousel speed, you can adjust the speed of the carousel according to your preference. And under autoplay, you can enable or display the autoplay feature for the carousel. And under infinite loop, you can toggle the infinite loop feature for the carousel. And under pause and hover, you can choose whether the carousel should pause then hovered over. This option is applicable when the autoplay feature is enabled. And under grab cursor, you can determine whether a grab cursor should be displayed when hovering over the slides. And under arrows, you can display or hide navigation arrows. And from here, you can show or hide pagination dots. And you can select the direction for the carousel from here. So once you're done with all these settings, let's go to the style tab. So the first setting under style tab is logos. And under logos, the first option is background type. So you can choose between classic and gradient. And under border type, you can choose a border type for the carousel items and adjust the border width and border color settings. And you can set the border radius for the carousel items. And from here, you can set the padding for the carousel items. From here, you can add or remove the grayscale effect on the carousel items for both normal and hover states. And from here, you can adjust the opacity of the carousel, and you can add shadow to your carousels. So let's go to the next tab, which is title. So from here, you can change the color of the title, and you can add margin, and you can change the typography for the logo title from here. Now let's go to the next tab, which is arrows. So this option is only available if the arrows is enabled under the navigation settings. Choose previous arrow. So from here, you can choose an icon for your previous arrow, and from here you can choose a icon for your next arrow. And from here you can change the arrow size, and you can adjust the arrow position. And from here you can horizontally align the left arrow, and from here you can horizontally align the right arrow. And from here you can change the background color of the arrow, and you can change the color of the arrows from here. You can add a border to your arrow if you want. So if you select any border, you will get option to adjust the width and color of the arrow. And you can also add border radius to your arrows, and you can adjust the padding from here. And if you click on hover, so from here you can change. So if you click on hover, so from here you can change the hover settings of the arrows. So from here you can change the background color and the color of the arrow, and you can change the border color. So now let's go to the last setting, which is pagination. So this section is available only if the pagination is enabled under carousel settings. So the first option is position. So from here you can determine whether the dot should be positioned inside or outside. And from here you can change the size of the dots. And from here you can change the space between the dots. And from here you can change the color of the dots. Under active color, you can use this setting to define the color of the active or current dot. And under border type, you can choose the border type for the dots. And under border radius, you can set the border radius for the dots. And you can use this setting to adjust the padding for the dots. Only the top and bottom padding can be edited. And under hover state, from here you can change the color of the dots, and from here you can change the border color of the dot. So once you're done with all these settings, go ahead and click on publish and then click on preview changes to see the live changes on your website. And that's how you can easily add a logo carousel to your WordPress website using Responsive Addons for Elementor plugin. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.